Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Thursday the 6th of June. So today for the Eurozone we've got the ECB meeting, and there'll be a lot of focus on the ECB meeting today because they've got to somehow stimulate the economy, and they've got a negative 0.4 interest rate, so it makes it very difficult to cut those, isn't it? In fact, that is stifling the bank's ability to make money. So all in all, they're between a rock and a hard place. One thing they most likely do is increase the Lautro, the long-term refinancing operations. Lautro, is that it almost spells it? Anyway. That's what they're likely to do, and whether they do that to the same extent as they did last time, we'll see. But it didn't particularly work fantastically well last time because they've never really crawled too much out of the problem. So we'll see. Anyway, the markets will be looking for something special today. Let's see if they can give it. Now, for now, looking technically at this market, well, big shooting star rolled over eventually yesterday. It's given me the signs the previous day that it might have rolled over, but or even the day before that, it was a bit overbought on the 4-hourly time frame, but it's continued, pitched up again, and then a bit of a negative sort of signal coming through now. But bearish flag, or is it a bit of consolidation before it pushes up again? We'll see. For now, well, it's almost looking like it's putting the hammer in to have a ride up towards its daily pivot, but personally, I think it's best avoided this currency until through to the ECB is all done and dusted. Maybe we could see some more downside. Any good stimulation may create a bit of buoyancy with the euro. Meanwhile, the pound, well, there's not a lot been happening in the world of the pound. If anything, it's shooting stars. Well, looks bearish to me. Monthly pivot looks a long way away at the moment in some respects because it's struggling. Smaller days, ranges. What I'm seeing here at the moment, well, is it's the bigger bearish flag that's sort of toppling over even. What could happen here? Well, we could get a reversal towards that daily pivot. My preference is to the downside, but we're not far from some reasonably key support there. Dollar yen. Dollar yen's been seeing money running into it. If you can only get a daily, it would be quite good this morning. Yesterday, well, just another side-by-side day. From here, just consolidating where it is. It looks like it could just be consolidating for some more money to be running in, and we'll see a move to the downside there. It's almost my preference, and maybe the easy route would be to look for a break of the trend line that's running across these two lows here. If you can only draw it on, it would be good. There we go. Show you all my skills in one morning. So a break of that level may be good for the yen to further downside, down towards yesterday's lows, maybe even a bigger move. Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar even looks a little bit exhausted here. Maybe it's just that it's all a sign that the US dollar isn't willing to roll over quite yet. I thought at the beginning of the week we might have seen some more, a bit of a retrace, looking at some of the numbers, some of the data, the higher lows that were sitting through there. Well, we've seen that, but how much they can hold on, we'll see. For now, another down day there yesterday, and again this sort of bear flaggy sort of movement is consolidation. Is it going to consolidate and manage to push up, or are we going to see a rollover? My preference is to the latter. Fundamentally, and technically, well, unfortunately it's got a daily pivot above, which is spoiling the view for me in some respects, but I think these markets are all primed at the moment, maybe for the money to run into the dollar as we wait for the ECB to do their best or worse or whatever. And finally, if we can get to the Canadian dollar sort of turned around yesterday, no surprises there, back into the prior lows there. Expected it ran down towards that area. Where to from now? I wonder if it's going to just carry on pushing up there. So in summary here, I really see the potential for some more dollar strength on these markets. There's certainly the early signs, higher lows, in higher highs in this sort of hourly picture here. S&Ps, the equity markets, they benefited yesterday from the previous comments. So we've seen a nice little move up towards and just slightly through the monthly pivots there, through the weekly and slightly through the monthly pivots there. Where to? Well, they seem to be consolidating here, and more of a bullish consolidation maybe, we'll see. But I would be looking at any breakdowns beyond that 60.21. Otherwise, at the moment, it looks like a bit of a bullish market. So that's where we are. Most important news then today is the ECB. We have got Carney speaking. He says at 10 o'clock this morning he's due to speak at the Institute of International Finance spring meeting in Tokyo. So we've got the Bank of Japan speaking there as well. It's 9:25. So maybe a bit of volatility through the market. 12:45 we'll see the results of what the ECB meeting have said. And then at 1:30 we've got a good old Draghi speaking to us at a press conference. Have a great day. Bye for now.